The internet changed everything: how we work, learn, shop, and communicate. But who actually invented it? Today, we're breaking down the real story behind the internet's creation, a story involving scientists, universities, and decades of innovation. The idea of a global computer network began in the early 1960s. One of the first people to imagine it was J.C.R. Licklider, a computer scientist at MIT. He described a galactic network where computers could share information instantly. To make a global network possible, researchers needed a new way to send data. Scientists like Paul Barron, Donald Davies, and Leonard Kleinrock developed packet switching, breaking data into small packets that travel independently. This became the foundation of all modern internet communication. In 1969, the U.S. Department of Defense funded ARPANET, the first operational packet switch network. The first message was sent between UCLA and Stanford on October 29, 1969. It was supposed to say login. The system crashed after the first two letters, LO. ARPANET expanded to universities and research institutions across the country. For the first time, computers could communicate over long distances. This was the earliest version of what would eventually become the internet. By the 1970s, multiple networks existed: ARPANET, satellite networks, radio networks, but they couldn't talk to each other. A universal language was needed. In the mid-1970s, Vinton Cerf and Bob Kahn created TCP/IP, the communication protocol that still powers the internet today. On January 1, 1983, ARPANET officially switched to TCP/IP, a moment many consider the birth of the modern internet. By the mid-1980s, the internet existed, but it wasn't user-friendly. There were no websites, no browsers, no search engines. It was mostly used by researchers and government agencies. In 1990, British scientist Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web while working at CERN. He created URLs, HTML, the first web browser, the first web server. This made the internet accessible to the public. In 1993, the first graphical web browser, Mosaic, was released. Suddenly, anyone could browse the internet, not just scientists. This sparked the explosion of websites, email, and online communication. The truth is, no single person invented the internet. It was built through decades of innovation by visionaries like Licklider, researchers who created packet switching, engineers who built ARPANET, Cerf and Kahn with TCP/IP, Berners Lee with the World Wide Web. Thanks for watching. If you want more clear explanations of everyday topics, hit like, subscribe, and check out the next video in this series.